Sure. So I've been doing it for only about 6 months now, and I did it in my third year of uni. I thought that was a good time to really get
Hmm.
out there and volunteer. Feel free to do it earlier too. So I'm at the Marrickville Legal Centre, and I'm actually in the tenancy part of it. So we only look at tenancy disputes and problems. So that could be stuff about your bond and your rent and strata issues and mold and all these sort of day-to-day issues that I never thought maybe I'd be doing tenancy law ever. But that little bit of exposure was like, wow, law is not just about corporate law or human rights law or the big stuff. There's the small stuff too that people need help with. So these community legal centres that you're a part of too, they're free services that are so integral. And so I'm on the front desk, like you said. So I'm taking, alongside other volunteers, taking the call. And we're the first point of contact, right?
Mm.
So it's like, hi, what can I help you with? And they often are opening up their heart. They're, in a really bad predicament, especially in COVID-19 situations, which is when I started. I've lost my job, I can't pay the rent, whatever. There are repairs that need to be done, but blah, 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 blah. And you're the one that's engaging with these people and basically writing down or typing up their issue, such that the lawyer, the solicitor, the advocate can look at it and then provide them help. So it was a really great opportunity that I'm continuing to do this year. Again, in tenancy law, which I never thought I'd necessarily do, to really get that idea of the sense of community and how the legal profession can help with small things and big things. And it's kind of interesting. I told you about the law exam, how you write up a story and you have to, write your advice. I'm writing up the story in this instance, and it's really interesting. Like these are real people, and I'm literally summarizing their issues. And sometimes they're crying, sometimes they're shouting at me because they're angry, and you feel for them, right? And it's all part of the job. So no, it's been a really great experience, and I hope to continue it. And I hope to continue it at the it's called the Arts Law Centre. So I hope to do that in the second half of this year, or maybe next year, which is another community legal centre, but
Right.
to do with arts, which is where I eventually want to practice eventually in intellectual property or whatever, to do with musicians and artists and designers and labels and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, no, it's been really great.
Yeah, as you
Man.
touched on there, being a front desk volunteer, you get exposed to a really large cross section of your community, and you come across some really diverse issues and matters as well. And I'm curious, did you know anything about tenancy laws, residential tenancies prior to going into that experience?
No idea, completely fresh. And that's the beauty of it. I'm learning so much. At the end of the day, as a front desk volunteer, you can't offer any advice. So it's not like I'm actually giving advice, but I'm learning heaps. And the good thing about a community legal centre is that you've got access to the solicitors. They're right by you. And I'm learning heaps about how they approach the law, how they talk to clients over the phone or whatever. So again, I really recommend it if you're a law student that wants to get some experience. Volunteering is just awesome because you're taking your own time, but it's so satisfying. You're helping these people, even in a small way.